Hey y'all, Moses here. Before today's video, I just wanted to let you know that ViewSonic and I are partnering up for another giveaway, this time for an XG240R. That's a 144 Hz gaming monitor. It's got a 1 millisecond response time, terrific, even RGB backlighting. So you can enter on Instagram. Check out the link down in the description. Click on that post, leave a response with the hashtag Moses, and tag a friend. Let them know that you're entering as well. And you can also follow ViewSonic Gaming as well as myself. That's it. Hope you win. Enjoy today's video. I cannot believe how powerful being prone is. Being prone is the most powerful thing you can do in this game. Clearly. Dude, I almost won a game with no guns. Okay. I got a top 5 in the other game with no guns. And I just completely f***ed around for that entire game with like the first gun I found. And I won exclusively by being prone. That guy had no idea where I was. Not a clue. Did I even take damage? All right, where do we go here? Maybe let's go into this little cluster. Uh-oh. Housekeeping is here. Stand by. I should have freaking asked him to go get my laundry out of the machines downstairs. Where am I? I'm kind of close to where I was wanting to be. Yeah, man, they gave me a good chair. Well, actually, I had to steal this chair from Sonics. I stole this chair from Sonics. So technically it was provided, even though I stole it. Have you tried shooting early and going for crate hunting? No. Not really. I don't think I know how to do the balls. That guy's got a truck. Uh-oh. Ooh, an AK. Okay. This is more in the standard loadout. So that means I guess the best I could do is a 6x AK, which is gonna be great. Yeah, I think I'm more worried about Ghost than Genesis personally, but I don't know, man. Like Ghosts doesn't have as many, like I think that if Profi stops being dead for Genesis and starts killing, that team has still got a little bit more upside than Ghost does. Not that Ghost's bad or anything like that, but Genesis is like a top 3 team 2 phases in a row. So, like, their ceiling seems to be that, whereas Ghost's first top 5 finish was last phase, right? So, yeah. I don't know. It's not really up to me to discover who should be doing what with who, you know? That's up to Jabroni. Every time I give input on team strategy, people freak out. Like, you're just a caster! Says all the coaches who have also never played professionally. I don't think you guys understand. Like, you gotta remember that comms in PUBG are... Like, I will say that Genesis's comms are a little sloppy, but that is not as important to me than not as important to me as what are they doing with the information they're sharing to each other, you know? But I haven't really spent a lot of time, you know, digging into Genesis's gameplay. I just don't like. There was a time where I was really interested in that kind of stuff, but time and time again, anytime I wanted to like create content with like team stuff, they shut me down. They don't want anybody. They're like, my strats, you know, all that stuff. So it's like an NFL team protecting their playbook. Not really. Do you think there's a playbook for when the circle hard shifts away from you and the team's tendencies? And like, what I wanted to look at is, you know, how teams engage with each other, how they move, how they react to zone pressure, how they react to team pressure, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm interested in. That's not their strats. That's just how they play, how and why they play the game the way they do. I can't really see this guy. I'm just going to run towards him blindly until he shoots again. Hello? Dave? Surprised that the teams let NPL broadcast their comms. That is such a... I mean, people have fought that too because they don't want to hear what people are saying and stuff. Okay, so let's just, you know, let's just have a bunch of blank avatars. We know nothing about playing a game. Why do people watch sports? Why do people care about LeBron James? Why do people care about, you know, the Patriots? Like, they want to know about the players, how they play, what they do in, you know, what they're talking about, what it's like to be in their comms. You know what I mean? But everyone's always fighting with like, oh, I don't want them to know, you know, it's secrets, etc. I had to do a little bit of damage. What the hell? Did I miss some rundown? I did miss some rundown. What the hell? What a dummy I am. Oh, that was almost a Kobe. Oh my god, there's another guy. I thought he was shooting at me. Battle-_grounds1. I have a lot to say on this topic. I don't know. I can't really talk too much about it. But on the players and team side of stuff, a lot of laziness in North America. Not a lot of people streaming, not a lot of people making content, not a lot of people networking. They play with each other. Like, there's a couple of bright spots. K-Mine, Drassel, obviously big ones there. They have a streaming presence. Trimsy and a few other guys at least put in the effort. But as a whole, like, many of them just, you know, scrim, play the games, and then float around from Twitch channel to Twitch channel looking at girls and then sending creepy messages to them and shit like that. I'm not trying to make it too blanket statement like, but you know, for those of you who do watch, you know, like, there's a lot of things that I'm sure you'd be interested in seeing from these players, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. Oh yeah, Tiggleton's been playing. Like, Tiggleton is a great example of, like, you know, he's doing the same path that K-Mine did, and K-Mine started just like pro player scrim or pro player scrims, pro player solo squads. Like, he put the effort in, he turned the stream on, and the more popular he became on Twitch, you know, the more hireable he becomes as a player. And then eventually, you know, if let's say NPL shuts down tomorrow, he has something to go to. He can just like go and be a streamer. Like, it's a safety net for him. And if I'm on Cloud9 or Ghost or any other organization that's paying me to be a pro player, you are essentially investing in yourself by streaming. You know, not everyone's cut out for streaming either. Like, some people don't have the flair for it, or the dedication or the consistency. And that's okay too. But you know, there's save your money, man. Save your money. If you're into PUBG though, man, I really think that if you play squads with your friends, if you're just a fan of the game, watch Pro PUBG, man. There's no reason not to. Like, you'll probably learn a lot. I cast it, so you'll have a familiar face, at least being around. And I like to talk about when I'm casting, how players play, why they're doing what they're doing. We've got a former pro player on the NPL roster now as well, casting on Hypoc. He's been a great addition to the team. And it's an entertaining, well-produced show. So if you're not a fan of PUBG, you're probably like, this is dumb and boring, but I mean, that's what you're saying about the game anyway. I tweeted about flare guns in competitive. I just wanted to see what people were thinking. Best part about PUBG is you can just go AFK and lay on the ground in the middle of a battlefield for like 5 minutes if you have to go do something. Anyway. Yeah, man. Like, I think I've really learned something with the Vikendi Snake games, because before I always put a lot of stock into... Oh my god, we're in the top 13 already. How many kills do I have? 1 kill. Nice, dude. Yeah, I put a lot of stock into, like, getting a lot of kills and being really good and all that stuff, but if you're playing primarily solo, you could be the best player ever and still get shit on repeatedly. Especially by players like me doing this. You know? And I do consider myself a decent player, but there's a million players out there that are better than I am. So if I just play to win every single game and focus on kills and wins only, your enjoyment of the game, I think, is narrowed down quite a lot. There's nothing wrong with just dicking around. It's not like it doesn't matter. There's no ranking system, you know, so who cares? Basically dead center. So like these rocks will be a popular spot, dude. I'm looking for a place to cheese people on the rocks. Right here seems very good to cheese. People are gonna walk on these rocks a bunch to look down into quarry, and I'm just gonna shoot them in the butt. Or with my suppressed AK. I'm a sniper, dude. I know that sound. Mm-hmm. First of all, shitbird. Shot me in the butt. Am I trying the new COD? Hell yes. Yeah, for those wondering why I'm not taking Mark 14s and stuff is because on Vikendi I snake naked, no guns or anything at all. Sanhok I use the first gun I find, and then Erangel and Miramar I just play normally. But guess what? This is my, I think, third consecutive or fourth consecutive top 6 game at least. And I have yet to get Erangel or Miramar once today, so. Playing all prone? Not really, but it's more fun to be prone because you just win. Who doesn't like winning? Are you telling me no one's coming from this direction? No way. Alrighty. Carry on my merry way. I might actually have to stand up and fight here in a second, which is really uncomfortable for me because I'm in the sun now. Snakes don't like sun. Everyone loves snaking. Suppressed vector guy. Interesting. Very quiet. Snack. Hello? Are we going to the final circle here, boys? 4 alive. Everyone's prone, including me. Draw some attention down there. Or right on top of me. That's fine too. I'm dead. I'm dead again. Clearly better. There's got to be a guy like right next to me. Just better? Just better. Gonna crawl on over here where the guy is. I bet he was at this rock. I gotta use my stupid grenade wheel. He's like, shit! I'm blind. Hey. Hey, what's up? Hello? Clearly the greatest player alive. Just want to say I have a 50% win rate on the day. This is so dumb. I can't believe this is working. Like, we have a pretty good sample size that if you don't move at all, you win these games. This is great, man. This is like actually top tier content for me. I don't know why, but maybe not for you guys, but I mean, top tier content for me. I'm having a great time.